Everybody, hello! My name is Sasha Sova. I'm a singer, vocal coach, and extreme vocal coach. And today I'm going to continue the theme of Eurovision from another perspective, from a vocal coach perspective. I want to discuss about the voice and the vocal tricks that one of the participants is using. Actually, this is one of your favorite participants because I see the reaction. How are you reacting to all of them? And many of you loves Yuval Raphael from Israel and her song New Day Will Rise and her story, which is like so hard to listen to, and sometimes it's hard to believe that this is real because this is so harsh story. And when I'm talking about that, I really feel like goosebumps because it's so hard story, so heavy to hear it, so heavy. I mean, like in my chest, I feel so bad, but still, she has an amazing voice and we have something to discuss, especially her distortion. Besides the distortion, she has an amazing timbre with interesting colors. Like her piano is very nice. Her more like belted notes are really stable. Like her belt is really stable. But how we can develop the distortion that she has? We don't know. Maybe she developed it herself because you told me in the comments down below that she's not a professional singer. But I think she was educated as a singer. I mean, like in a music school, or she had like some experience in music. Maybe she never performed. Yes, she's not a famous singer, but till now she's famous, but still she sounds like a good vocalist. Actually, I checked some of her performances, her live performances. If she never had a coaching experience, this is really impressive because the nature gave her many things. Doesn't matter if it's a natural talent or it's a skill that she got, we can recreate that. And actually, this is my job to show you how to recreate that kind of skill. Well, first of all, I want to say that she has that kind of distortion, especially on high notes. I heard it only on belted high notes or kind of mixed high notes. And let's figure out how it's happening, how this, what's going on with the position of the larynx, what's going on with the larynx, like at all is happening, that we getting that distortion, that raspiness, So this is the compilation of work of vocal folds and supraglottic structures, whatever that means. This is our structures that are placed above the vocal folds. These structures include vestibular folds, areoepiglottic folds, and so on. So many other different other structures. And also the air pressure, constriction, many things. Like this is the result of compilation of things. And this area, which I said is placed like above the vocal folds, above the larynx, can do many things actually. Like naturally, these structures were made to save our larynx, to save our breathing system. We don't use like these structures too much, and because they were made by nature for other things. When we first trying to recreate distortions, some of you could feel weird feelings, weird things, like maybe you like want to clean your throat or something like that, or it feels like uncomfortable or something. But be like patient. It's not every weird feeling is bad. So sometimes weird new feelings is about the control. So plus the higher position of the larynx also works for distortion really good. It makes the distortion really natural actually. Because when you sing, you're like, when normal, like medium larynx position, right? Like just speech, nothing's gonna happen. When you place it lower, like, nothing also gonna happen when we up to raspy or fry things or something like that. But when we put our larynx like above, like much more about that maybe you got used to, we can hear that kind of distortion. It's not like or something like that. People sometimes mixing them the names of fry scream or fry kind of distortion, and just vocal fry, which is strobus also called in some areas, right? So don't mix that words, okay? These are different things. And Yuval has that mix of words of different structures, possibly natural. She also used a lot like thick vocal fold closure. You can call it chest voice if you want. In the past, they call it chest voice, and it's still usable term, still usable word. So this kind of closure is working in a complementary way for getting that distortion. And Yuval also make her larynx upper. This is obviously because the distortion is appearing only on high notes. And what we also can do for distortion, which options we have? We have options, first of all, to make the distortion with the help of compression. I don't mean the compression like just squeezing structure that placed above the larynx, not just that, but I mean compression with your air. This is also possible. So how to do that? How to get this? Believe me, it's not easy thing. Actually, it's not from the first try you will get. So what we can do next, which options we have to get that distortion like she has. So what we can do, you can try just, first of all, to put your larynx up. How we can do this? Like first, you can just, if it's possible for you, it's not easy, but you can just, first of all, to try to work with your larynx, to move it. Normally, it's easy going to down, but upper, it's going worse because it's more complicated. You can add some note like and make a little slide. Put it down and then put it up, and you will see how your larynx is moving. And then my favorite trick, but you need to be more safe and to get the result faster, to feel that structures, right? You need to add some air to your voice need to be like a little bit breathy. So let's do this. And put larynx down. And then to the end of the exercise, you need to breathe a little bit more air, like, but don't think it's something like, but it needs to stay smooth. It's not should be like sharp, aggressive, like, no, it should be like, and like your cat is throwing on the carpet, like, just try it. This is also fun. This is like a very, very much basic exercise to just feel the structures. And after that exercises, you can feel a little bit uncomfortable upper larynx, but it's okay. So don't do it like many times, but just try it. It's fun. And another thing to develop your structures, to wake them up, right? We can't, like, it's not, it's a process. It's not like very much easy thing. But first of all, you need to wake up your structures. And the next thing is you can just put your larynx up and try to hold it like that. Because when you are relaxing or when you finished the note, like, it wants to like, it wants to release. It wants to like, you want like exhale your breath, but no, just hold it like, and hold it with your muscles, because here in the larynx area, there are so many muscles and you can hold your larynx actually up as much as you want, right? So you don't always need to like control it too much by your head. So during the time, since the time, it will easier and easier. It's going to be easier. So then try next thing. Just do this. Like you had a drink. You had a summer drink. Like that. I have it green tea, but you had nice mocktail on the beach. It should not be exhale like very thin, and then combine these two options. So first of all, you put your position of larynx up and do like few small exhales. Like imagine this is one exhale but separated. So don't use your support or something like that. No, just a breath. Not much air you need, not much breathing you need, just a little. First times you can feel like like a lot. First time, and during this exercise, you can really feel something, like something is scratching your throat. Always take some water with you, just make some breaks, but then you will see that these feelings are not just bad, not that bad. It will leave you like in a few minutes. So bad feelings can show up because your larynx is not yet adapted for this type of phonation. You need time to develop this. You need time. Your larynx needs to learn how to hydrate this, so she will produce more hydration for your mucosa. So this is not like something natural. So maybe when you were just a little baby, you used that structures like for screaming. They are the same, absolutely. But of course, during the lifetime, we're forgetting how to do this. So we need to wake them up again, right? So we are combining these two exercises. So we, first of all, are moving our larynx up and down. Then do like breathy throwing like a cat, like... And during the time you will feel like so after that you can try it's not just it's not it's the some kind of like compressed air, right? And after that, you can add, like, to feel this in just in a small amount, you need to try this thing. This is going to be a little bit complicated exercise, but why not? We're here to educate ourselves, right? We can try. So this is not going to be useful for just high notes. This is just going to be useful for feeling the distortion at first time. Okay. But if you, for example, you're a singer, just first of all, if you know how to belt, if you know how to mix, just make your larynx position like higher, and that's all. Much higher, okay? So let's try what we should do next. Next, we are like doing this. We put our larynx up and then do sound like airy, like whisper. Like, let's separate the exercise for 3 parts. Like, first part, besides the slide up, we don't count it. We count just the whispering part of the exercise. So we separating it for 3 things. First is whispering yeah, like with a higher larynx. Then the second part of the exercise, that you turn on the note, any note that is useful for you. Better if it could be just lower, useful speechway note, like but don't turn off the whisper. Whisper is the main thing here, so don't switch, just add. And then whisper louder. So don't sing louder, don't make the note louder, but make a whisper louder. So exhale more, but don't touch the larynx position. So try this. This is so enjoyable, actually, to try to figure out how it works. If it's not gonna happen like from the first time, from the third or fourth time, maybe 3 or 4 days, you will feel the difference. So, and just use some more air. Use it for like lower notes because this is more safe right now. This is like just more safe, and you feel more feelings. Feel the feelings is really to sense the feelings in the larynx area is very important, because you need to learn how to control it. Without any kind of feelings, you will not control it well. So don't be afraid. And after that, you can try after some time, not just right after you made the 3 things, and just after some time, try to use this without first slide. So try to do this. Try to put your larynx up without that help. Just do it here, like yourself, without slide. But if it's not possible for you, just do slide, whatever. You're just trying to find some new things. So try.
Use a little whisper and use just a little bit of voice. So this is kind of cartoon voice.
And then how to cut this extra air, extra whisper, because Yuval doesn't use that kind of whisper like a lot. But this is just training, you know. After that, when you educated yourself in a little bit of distortion, first, like maybe a few days or maybe few hours, but don't do this like 2 hours in a row, just 15 minutes, then relax, maybe after a few hours again. So don't go harsh. After that, try to spend all the air you had and leave just the voice. So, and there's gonna leave only a voice, only your voice. So, tough vocal closure, but not loud. So, you're just spending all your air, you're just spending all your whisper. So, it just ended. You don't have any power or air for that anymore, but you can still generate the voice. It's enough just for the voice, because the main secret of a tough vocal closure, thick vocal closure, sorry, not tough, but thick vocal closure, is a little amount of air. So just to generate the voice, and you can then do it louder or less louder, doesn't matter, right? Just use this logic. So so you can feel in the end of that in the end of this exercise, you can feel that you don't feel you don't have enough air. You need like take a breath. This is the feeling that you need just for training. So all this circle of exercises is just the training for that structures. So guys, you can try. And after that, after you could feel that like better, tell me in the comments down below and I will shoot another video. So if you're interested in that kind of training, just let me know in the comments down below. Tell me, did you try that or not? Or maybe some of your friends try. But believe me, after that training, whatever you're newbie in vocals or you're professional, you will feel some more new structures and new feelings, and that will turn on the structure that never worked before. So this is very important. Okay, guys, I saw some of you donated me super thanks for my previous video. This is really supports me like a lot, because I've just started my new channel and I really need your support. And also I put a sneak peek of my metal cover for this year Eurovision song, which I like, which is really matched with metal. Every year last 2 years, I'm having a tradition that I'm creating metal covers for the song of Eurovision winner or for the song I like. But last 2 years, I made like one Florine. one for Nemo. And this year I already, really, it's ready. We are just about to shoot a video, and I need your support by super thanks or by following me on Patreon, being my Patreon. I put some secret information on Patreon, and I'm showing some sneaks and peeks, and you can see one is already here. And when this video is going to be out, I'll put another one. Maybe not one. So actually the cover is ready, and I'm really obsessed with it. This is awesome, actually. I know not many of you, not all of you are metal fans, but still I think it's interesting to know how the cover is going on. So it's cool. Okay, guys, thank you for all your views. I hope you will try my exercises for a little bit of distortion. And I think we should find a way you to show it to me. So also follow me on Patreon if you're interested, and we will create some conversation for the people who wants to try that. So, okay, guys, I really love you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next videos. Bye-bye.